Hi beauties. So today I wanted to talk about the different foundations and contours that Unique offers in their base makeup line so that you can choose the best one for you, for the coverage that you're looking for and what type of skin that you have. So I'm going to start off on the lighter coverage end and then move my way to the darker coverage. So, not the darker, the fuller coverage. Okay, so the first one I'm going to talk about as far as, we have two different concealers. So one of the concealers is the mineral concealer. So this is loose powder and it is light coverage. Now this is what I'm using under my eyes right now on top of the BB cream. So this gives me all the coverage that I need. I have a little bit of dark circles. My skin is on the combination oily side. So I can use a powder under my eyes and it's, and I use it, I sort of blend it in with my finger and that sort of, I guess, blends it into the skin and sort of melts it in, and I don't know, I like it. So, but it is light coverage, so it's not meant to cover very dark circles or any blemishes. It will lightly cover them, but it won't give you full coverage for the entire day. If that is what you want the Touch Liquid Concealer, which is the one that is full coverage. We are actually out of, and I don't have any more, and I'm waiting for mine because it's so awesome. So many people have ordered that it is back ordered or out of stock, depending on if you're lighter, fair skin. Some of those are not in stock right now. So I ordered mine, so it's going to come in as soon as it comes in. But this is the one that is full coverage. It is a silky finish, which means it has a little bit of shine to it. This is the one that you have seen that will cover tattoos. This stuff is serious business. So this is great for under eyes, and this is great for covering up blemishes. Now, just a tip, if you are covering up blemishes, you want to get the color that is exactly a match to your skin. If you want this to sort of contour or lighten up under your eyes, then you want to get maybe a shade lighter than your skin. So I just want to clarify, because if you have a blemish that you're trying to cover, you should not use a color lighter than your skin, because then you would sort of draw attention to it. So I just want to sort of clarify that. Okay, so that would be the concealers. Next would be the foundations. So the lightest type of foundation that we have is the BB cream. So BB creams are basically a moisturizer. It's like half moisturizer, half foundation. So it is a light to medium coverage. Now, I bought this in the contour set, so I got the Beauty Buds, which I really like. If you watched my video, the one that I recorded right before this, it is using the contour kit. So I chose the color Lighter Than Me, which is cream, which is the lightest one. Then my natural color would be bisque, and then I chose honey, one darker, so that I could use this as a contour, and then this as a highlight. So sort of an easy way to do a light to medium coverage everyday look using BB creams. So I really like these, but they are light coverage. So if you're going for something natural looking with a sort of luminous finish, which means like a skin-like finish, it's going to be a little bit shiny, then this is great for you. So these are great for people with dry skin or for people that don't want a lot of coverage. These are really great. They come in 6 different shades, and I do have a picture that sort of matches you up to what would be the most appropriate for your skin. And it does not have to be a perfect match because it is not full coverage. You're still going to see your skin through it. So it matches multiple foundations that will go with each one of these because there's not as many shades. If that doesn't make sense, post a comment below and I'll try to be more clear. But anyways, these are really nice. They're good for summer. Not a lot of coverage, but very beautiful, luminous, skin-like finish. So they are nice. Now, if you're looking for the more more coverage with your foundation, you want a medium to full coverage foundation, then you want to go with, this is my favorite, this is my go-to every day. I just started using the BB creams, but I really like this. I've been using this with the Powder Puff brush. This is the liquid foundation. So you shake this, and with the Powder Puff brush, it's great. You drop 5 drops onto it, then sort of dot it onto your face, and then blend in. This is really nice. So this is medium coverage. This is organza. This is a perfect match for me. This really blends in. The Powder Puff brush buffs it into your skin. It really does look natural. It is a foundation and it is medium coverage, but it doesn't look like, wow, I'm wearing a ton of makeup. It really blends into the skin well. I have a lot of redness. It covers that up. Again, I have combination oily skin. This totally works for me. It really looks nice on my skin. Since it goes to a matte finish and it's kind of like a powder finish, you don't have to set this with a powder. So if I think I'm going to be getting really oily throughout the day, I will put a powder on my T-zone. But you don't have to if you don't get oily, because this just sets and it stays and it's really nice. When I do want to give extra coverage to certain areas or I think I'm going to get oily, I use the pressed powder foundation that we have, and I use Organza, my exact, skin match. So this stuff is really nice. I really like this. So it's a pressed powder. The applicator that it comes with is really great. And you just sort of press this into your skin. So I do put this on my T-zone when I think that I'm going to be getting a little bit oilier throughout the day. I know it's going to be a longer day and I want more full coverage on the areas that are going to start to, I think, wear off sooner, and I don't want my redness to show through, that I definitely do my chin, nose, and forehead with this. But even if I don't, this really has great coverage and it lasts for a long time. And I feel like medium tends to be, if you're a foundation wearer, tends to be like the average finish that you want. You want it to cover, but you don't want it to be super heavy and like you have to chisel it off, Okay, so the last one is this. You can use this on its own. So this comes in cream or powder. I have the powder. They're both full coverage. So this, if you wanted to sort of layer this on, you would just sort of press it into the skin with the applicator that it comes with, a little sponge. And this would be definitely for oilier skin tones that want full coverage. This is great. I really like this. I do it very lightly over my T-zone and it doesn't budge all day. I really like it. Now, the one that I have not tried is the equivalent of this that's cream. Now, this is super matte. I prefer a matte finish. My preference. But the cream foundation is a satin finish. So it's going to finish with a sort of like a natural, slightly creamy look. So if you like the more dewy finishes where you want it to look a little, I guess like just dewy, then that would be good for you. And again, these are the two full coverage options. So I just didn't do that because I have oilier skin and that would not help me out at all. But I really like the pressed powder. So I've been using the pressed powder over top of my T-zone, whether I'm using the Flawless, BB Flawless, or using this. Because I need it to last all day, and I'm a teacher, so sometimes I get a little stressed out, perspire a little bit, or glisten. I don't perspire, I glisten. Anyways, yeah, so I enjoy this on my T-zone to help me, stay chill. So that is sort of an overview, so please ask me any questions that you have. You can post your picture if you want me to help you find a good match for foundation for you, and ask me any questions as far as coverage or what type of a finish that you're looking for as to what would be best for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!